100% करना अटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना। Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Today is Ram Navami, we celebrated in Manisha's house. Ram Navami. Navami is 9. The numbers are only up to 9. After that, 0. So, this 9 is told by many Mahatmas is a complete number. 8 is incomplete number. 8 number belongs to Prakriti. See? Eight into 2, 16. 16 is 7. 1 plus 6. 8 into 3, 24. 24, 6. Prakriti is always leading towards its own destruction. When we are living in Prakriti, we will be suffering from the ignorance that matter is associated with destruction. See? You cannot stop it. But if you take Rama Navami 9 neither increases nor reduces. 9, 1, 9. 9 to 18. 18 is 9. 9, 3 is 27. 9. 9, 4 is 36. 9. That which does not change, modify, remains ever the same is Ram. Let that Rama be born in our heart. See? Therefore, Rama Navami is a historical event, but it also has a direct connection in our own life. So, every day will be the Rama Navami if we are in tune with the Ram. See? Rama means what? That in which everybody revels. See? Yastvatmaratirev syat atmatruptasya manavaha atmanneva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. Bhagavad Gita says, he who is content with himself. Contentment happens in 3 ways. Yahatu atmarati eva syat. He who is not bored of himself. When we are bored of ourselves, we want some support. Take the phone all the time. We want to run away from ourselves. See? Or we want to see the news. We want to go for a walk. Idea is run away from yourself. Yahatu atmarati reva syat. He who is reveling in his own being. Atma truptasya manavaha. And he is content. See, Patanjali Maharshi says, when he talks about the Niyam Sadhana, in the Ashtanga Yoga there are 8 limbs. One is the Yama, then Niyama, then Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samani, and Sayyama, the ultimate. In this Niyam Sadhana, it is said, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Svadhyaya, Ishvara, Pranidhanani, Niyamaha. These are the 5 Niyam. Niyam are those practices in our life because of which we are not a problem to ourselves. See? If she is a problem to me, I'll go away. But if I am a problem to myself, where will I go? Wherever I go, there I am. We all suffer because of this, that we are a problem to ourselves. See? Now, what is the reason we are a problem to ourselves? First, these 5 things we don't practice in life. One is Shaucha. Shaucha is external cleanliness and internal purity of intentions. 2 together is Shaucham. Only external cleanliness will be in a hospital. But there it is not internal purity. There they will be checking. Do you have the insurance? Then okay. See? Therefore, Shaucha is our life is so pure externally, internally. Then the second theme comes Santosha. What is said by Bhagavan Krishna? Trupti, Atma, Truptascha Manava. Santosha is contentment. Contentment is fulfillment in life. In 15th chapter, Bhagavan says, Iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhiman syat kruta krutyascha bharata. Life has attained fulfillment. Meaning what? There are no loose ends left to be tied. Everything is complete. See? So, Atma Truptasya Manavaha. Atmannevaja Santushtaha. See? So, externally things and beings are no issue. Internally, we are not an issue to ourselves. See? When these 2 things happen, then we enter the 3rd stage of self-discipline. And that is Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas. Then Swadhyaya and Ishvara Pranidhana. So what is tapas? Tapas is not torturing yourself. See? Tapas has got 2 aspects. One is what we require as a spiritual seeker is the self-confidence. Without self-confidence, you cannot achieve anything in life. See? And it is for this purpose the various kinds of upavas etc. is told. If we are told you should observe fast on Thursday, you should observe fast on Shivratri or Janmashtami etc. For what? Just to see that you can. See? We have to discover self-confidence. And for that purpose, we have to do various kinds of vratas. See? Then second thing is self-confidence and discover that we can achieve. It is not for someone else. See? So, self-confidence and the ability to put efforts and achieve success in life. These 2 things, they happen then we are practicing tapas. So such a person is independent, not dependent on anything or being. See? When we are dependent on somebody or something, we become weakling. Like a creeper cannot grow itself. The creeper wants some kind of support to grow. A spiritual seeker should not have this crippling ability. Tapas, then Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is two things. No day passes without listening to satsang. All other things can wait. See? Don't study Vedanta. Vedanta sadhana is Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan. When I was taking lunch, one gentleman sitting, he asked me this question. Swamiji, how to study Vedanta? I said, Vedanta is never studied. You have to Shravan, Manan, Nididhyasan, listen. If you study, you will make notes and to start teaching others. One of the biggest problem is this. Now you know what is this problem? When you have taken food, suppose you are a South Indian and other person has also taken food and he is a Bengali. So what will South Indian eat? Idli, dosa, sambar. And what Bengali will eat? Rasgulla, Sandesh, Mishti Doi. And something happened and both of them vomited. Will we compare their vomit? He say idli dosha vomit useless. That is the Rasgulla vomit. Vomit is a vomit, is it not? In the same manner, knowledge about the worldly things, when it is not digested, it comes out of the wrong end. In Hindi it is called ulti. Ulti means not siddhi. Similarly, when we study scriptures, read here and there, then ulti comes. We want to tell somebody. See, it's so important, my friends. Swadhyaya. The change that starts happening in us and the spiritual practice will never be known to us. Like a flower doesn't know it has a fragrance. The others know. See? Therefore, Swadhyaya, everything can wait. At least 1 hour a day must listen. We come across so many people throughout the world, wherever I move. The same thing, Swamiji, we have been listening to you during this Corona festival. That was the best time of our life. It was so lovely. What was available? Everyday satsang. All other things can wait. Satsanga cannot wait. See? Swadhyaya. And second thing is, the Swadhyaya, keep a watch on your mind. See? Is our mind reacting? Is our mind responding? Is our mind behaving the way it wants? See? And what is the response of the mind? Response of the mind is only by one way. And the response is speech. We have comment, evaluation, suggestion about everything in this world. Therefore, our happy mantra, देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. Mind stops. Swadhyaya. We have to keep vigilance You know what is the quality of the mind of a seeker should be? It should have three qualities. One, it is quiet. Second, it is vigilant. And third, it is alert. Quiet mind is alert. Therefore, functioning in the world, not like a dumb, but aware of all that is happening around. Alert. Then vigilant. Are we collecting impressions of likes and dislikes on our mind when we interact with the world? Or mind is not reacting but only responding without creating impressions of likes and dislikes on the mind? That vigilance. See? Therefore our Mahamantra is, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends, don't create enemies. Be friendly with everyone. See? Swadhyaya. And then Ishvara Pranidhanani. Here comes Ram Navami. Ishvara Pranidhan. See? All of us, without an exception, suffer because of our own mind. And what is the suffering? Suffering is, Swamiji, too many thoughts come, I can't keep quiet, I am so disturbed. What should I do? What are you doing now? No, I won't tell you lies. I take some smoking, drinks and drugs so that the mind is quietened. So we have understood one thing. Disturbed mind is a problem. Now instead of using a spiritual, liquid spirituality, come to the solid spirituality. See? Now what is the solid spirituality? We have to recognize one principle. First of all, thoughts are not problem. See? If there are no thoughts, we are stones. Thoughts are no problem. Then what is the problem? Problem is the flow of thoughts. We get carried away by the flow of thoughts. See? Like when you take bath in Ganges, you can enjoy the bath comfortable. But if the same Ganges are in floods, tremendous force, then we are not carried away by the water. We are carried away by the flow of water. There is a difference, water and flow of water. Similarly, there is a difference, thoughts and flow of thoughts. Now, work on this. How the flow of thoughts is created? See? Flow of thought is created when the theme is finite. Theme is, I have to go for satsang. I have to go, but it is getting late also, whether I will reach there on time or not, And what is there? Then they will say, take Ram Nam. We have been hearing it all, that nothing happens. But but everybody is going. There may be dinner there. I think then I can go at least for that. One after another thought, is it not? Therefore, whenever we are carried away by the flow of thoughts, we suffer in life. While going to our house today, in the Uber, there was another person driving with the phone in his hand, and he nearly dashed our car. So our driver, he was a little alert, he could save us. Why? Because in that flow of thoughts, car is running, his mind is running, the phone is running. See? Therefore, what is required is, we have to arrest the flow of thoughts. It is for this purpose the mantra chanting is indicated in our scriptures. See? Take an example to understand this. Tomorrow morning I have to go, I have to pack my bag properly. I think I can keep something open also in a loose way because anyway I am going by car only. Why pack everything? No, but it's better if I pack like that, otherwise going on in the mind. Because theme is finite. So what is to be done? Recognize that whenever the theme is finite, thought flow happens. So how to arrest it? So take the infinite theme. Infinite theme means what? When one thought does not breed the next thought. Thought breeding, like amoeba, keeps on multiplying itself. In the same manner, our one thought breeds the next thought. Take anything. Think about your children, your husband, your wife, your office, your business. Think about it. Going on and on and on. Then what is to be done? So we are clear now. The thought must be arrested. Thought flow must be arrested rather. It is for this purpose we have to chant the Lord's name. See? Now before we do anything, we have to recognize the value and importance. Therefore, Bharjanam bhava bijanam tarjanam yamadutanam. So this is told, if you chant Lord's name, this will happen. Tarjanam yamadutanam. Yamadutas will not come to you. This is not the meaning. See? The meaning is the wrong notion that I die. This wrong notion will be removed. We all suffer because of this wrong notion. After listening to Bhagavad Mahapuran 8 days, Parikshit died. Bhagwan Krishna left the body. Bhagwan Ram left. All the great saints and sages. See? Therefore, what is the meaning of Tarjanam Yamadutanam? The Yamaduta, the fear of death, will be threatened. Don't dare come near me. Meaning what? We are not thinking and worried about the death. See, in Bhagavad Mahapuran, after having heard the whole Bhagavad Katha, that Takshaka came, bite, and he died. Parikshit died. Then what is the use of listening to Bhagavad Katha? Because we have not understood, we ask this question. The thing is, if somebody is killed on the stage as a part of the act, one terrorist comes and takes the gun in the hand, and there is another Malayali, he is reading a newspaper, and that terrorist comes and pumps bullets in the body of that Malayali who was reading newspaper. Tuck, 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 tuck. Perfect synchronization of the sound and all that. And the terrorist goes away. Then what is expected? The one who was pumped bullets, he should die. So what he does, he folds the newspaper properly, keeps on the table, and does his lungi. Malayali means lungi. He will be doing the lungi properly and slowly lie down and die. What will be the comment of the director? There is no life in your death. This is not how we die. See? Now there, when he dies on the stage, has he really died? It was just a drama. Exactly this is what happened to Parikshit ji. Before the Takshaka came and beat him, he has already discarded the notion that he is body and he is a soul. Like before the act on the stage of killing or dying, that time the actor knows that I am not going to die. It is just an act. Because the character who is shot is not me. I am just playing the role. And therefore, my friends, our Mahamantra is, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. Instead of remaining 100% present, we are constantly going in the past, worried about the future, and as a result, we are not available to ourselves fully. See? Then all the time, what will happen, what will happen? One old man asked me this question. Swamiji, don't quote my example in your lecture. I said, okay, I will not quote. His question was, what happens after death? I said, I have no experience. How can I tell you what happens? No, even then, what happens? When you are alive, has anything happened? When we were not in this world, nothing was lacking. When we leave this world, nothing will be lacking. But ahankara vimudhatma karta ahamiti manyate. We have that wrong notion. I am doing this, I am doing that. Oh, suffer. See, friends, freedom from death is freedom from the wrong notion that we die. See? That is the meaning of that mantra in Ram Raksha Stotra. See? Bharajanam bhavabijanam. Bhavabija is what? The notion that I am a soul. Bija is the seed. So, I have done good karma, bad karma, I die, then I take another life, then there also I do good karma, bad karma. How long will you continue with this? Then, when the seeds are roasted, the nutritional value remains intact, but the germinating value dies away. Roasted seeds cannot germinate the next generation. See? So when we are chanting Lord's name, this wrong notion that after death what will happen, the bhavabija, the notion that I am a doer will go away. And that is why our Mahamantra is, Jo thari rahe so mari rahe. O Lord, thy will be done. Our problem is this. We imagine we are doing everything in life, and because of that we suffer. So Bharjanam Bhavabijanam is removing the wrong notion that because of us the things are happening. Let's recognize this. When we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. So our earlier absence and later absence makes no difference. The presence is making what difference? See? To be devotee of God, Bhagwan Ram, and be afraid, contradiction in terms. A devotee can never have fear about anything. See, our devotion is fake. And therefore, we are all the time frustrated. Krishna, 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 Krishna. No. See? So, Bharjanam Bhavabijanam, Arjanam Sukha Sampadam. And what is the highest wealth we have? Highest wealth is you are at peace with yourself. See, a person who is at peace with himself or herself does not talk to himself. Watch within you how much we keep on talking. Non-stop. Because we are not in peace. We are lost in the pieces of this world. See? Therefore, this mantra chanting Ram Nam has a purpose, and the purpose is we arrest the flow of thoughts. It is for that purpose. Like, if you take any finite theme, my finite theme is I get up early morning and all my hostile and hostilities, they keep on sleeping. They are normal, I am abnormal. So at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll finish my bath and all that. I want a cup of tea. And then I'll go to the kitchen. And thank God, whole American kitchens are standardized. You know where is what. You don't have to know, ask anybody. So you go do cut. And somehow you start to have your tea. And if you are not able to find out, then I don't know why they don't keep. Because I want a cup of tea is a finite theme. Now make the theme of your thoughts infinite. And what is that infinite? Sri Ram, Jai Ram. Complete. No next thought is born. So thoughts are there, but the flow is not allowed to be formed. But here also, we defeat. We take the mala. Even the gods get confused. Arey yaar, tumko bula raha hai kya? No, he is not mine. The other god, is he calling you? Hey, he is not mine. See? Our chanting of the mantra is like a punishment. See? Be attentive. More than how many times you chant. What is important is how much time you give for this. See? Pure conscious existence, Shuddha Chaitanya. First expression is life. Second expression is Chaitanya. Second expression is mind. Third expression is words. Fourth expression is personality. So, the mind expresses at 4 levels. Paravani, Pashyanti Vani, Madhyama Vani and Vaikhari Vani. So, I am talking to you by Vaikhari Vani. Vaikhari Vani is a grossest expression of mind. So, we have to start our journey from where we are to what we are. Like when we have the GPS, 2 points are required. Point of start and destination. What is the point of start? Vaikhari. What is Vaikhari? Vaikhari is that experience where the word and the object indicated by the word, they are separate. See? Mic is a word in my mouth. And this object is in front of my mouth. So where the word and the object indicated by the word, when they are separate, we are operating in Vaikhari Vani. From here, we have to start. It is for this purpose we are told many techniques. First of all, if we are unable to do it, never mind. Take tabla, peti, bhajan, kirtan. So we have got many supports. Like a child doesn't know how to walk, takes many supports. And then slowly he learns. So the first stage is tabla, peti, and then singing, bhajan, clapping. So we have collected ourselves from the world and we are in a group which is for a common cause. First step. But what happens? We get lost only in that. It becomes mechanical. See? Then the second thing comes. So we have given up many supports. Like the child gives up many supports. Then ultimately he takes only one support. That is the wall. And touching the wall, slowly he starts walking. So we have given all bhajan, kirtan, tabla, peti, group, everything is given up. Now we take the mala in the hand and after that we start chanting the Lord's name in such a manner that we attain perfect synchronization. Life expresses through speech, mind and body. So we take the mala in the hand and we chant with Vaikhari Vani loudly. And with each name you pull the bead towards yourself. So chanting, pulling of the bead and the mind, these three things should be perfectly synchronized. So there is no hurry. We don't have to report to anybody. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Like this, chant for 3 times and then keep quiet. And when you feel again some thought is likely to burst out, again fire. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So during this 3-time chanting Lord's name, no dissimilar thought should intercept. And when we become perfect in this thing, then increase the number. Let us say, make it 5. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 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 this thought-free experience is Ram. That which supports the absence is the ultimate reality, which can never be absent. When this is practiced at a time, maybe 5 minutes, don't overdo. 5 minutes is enough. Do 3-4 times a day. Slowly the stamina will increase. The result will be our Vaikhari Vani will be purified and mature. When the fruit matures on the tree, it is detached. If our speech, Vaikhari Vani, is mature and purified, we will naturally remain quiet. There is no need to talk about anything or anybody in this world. Then this japa, Ram Nam, will enter in our Madhyama Vani. So Vaikhari Vani is what? Parashruti Gochara. When I am talking, you are hearing. Madhyama Vani is I am talking, but you are not hearing. So the next stage is we chant the Lord's name in our own mind. Others can't hear, but the same technique. Same way, chant 5 times, keep quiet. Increase the silence between the 2 episodes. This whole thing may take from person to person few months, few years, depending upon how sincerely and effortlessly we are practicing this. Then that mantra enters our Pashyanti Vani. So entry of the mantra in Pashyanti Vani is the seeker becomes Satya Sankalpa. Because Vaikhari Vani, object and the word indicating object are separate. In Madhyama Vani, the object and the word indicating the object, both of them are only thoughts. When we come to Pashyanti Vani, their object and the word or the thought indicating the object, both are not yet differentiated. And when any Mahatma who abides in his Pashyanti Vani, whatever he or she says it happens. So what is this Rama Nama journey? From Vaikhari Vani, we go deeper in our being, Madhyama, we go deeper in our being, Pashyanti. And what are all these? Chetana, life's first expression is Paravani. Mind unmanifest is called as Paravani, speech, the ultimate speech. Beginning of the expression of the Paravani is Pashyanti Vani, ready to sprout, but not yet sprouted. Further grossification of these Pashyanti Vani is Madhyama Vani, only thought world. And when this matures further, it becomes the Vaikhari Vani, the gross world. So, waking experience, dream experience, and deep sleep experience, these are all only at the mind level. See? We are the same. Nothing happens to us. Waking comes, goes, we are the same. Dream comes and goes, we are the same. Deep sleep comes and goes, we are the same. So this journey of Japa Sadhana is transporting us from the gross waking experiences to the subtle, and from the subtle to the unmanifest, from the waking to the dream, from the dream to the deep sleep. When these things become clear, like a GPS, then in no time you can diagnose what is the problem. Then you will come to know the problem is always for somebody. So either mother, father, brother, husband, sister, wife, children, become anybody, and your Vaikhari Vani, your Madhyama Vani will be violently functioning. Remain as nobody, meaning in Pashyanti Vani. Then how to live? Life is a time pass. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. See? You can sit up there, no problem. Sit there. That's why I told him to get out what he didn't understand. You sit there. Sit there, go up. So, one has to be conscious about these phenomena which is happening in us. So, when we chant the Rama Nama, don't do it mechanically. It's good for entertainment in a gathering. Like, Nada Tuniya Nada Nirvito Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Very good. But only tabla peti, not beyond that. You have to deeply dive in. See? Now, why the Mahatmas give this Ram Nam mantra? To protect themselves from the devotees. The devotees come and eat their head. So they say, Beta, I am giving you Maha Mantra. I don't give to everybody, but you are a great seeker. Therefore, this is from the Kali Santaran Upanishad. And the mantra is, you chant after me, I'll chant only once, then you chant throughout your life. Okay? Every day, 36 malas. Okay? And mantra is, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. 1. Like this 108 times. Like this 36 malas. Okay? Go. God bless you. Next time he will never come. Because the moment he goes, Beta, how is japa going? Oh. See, go deep within yourself. And if this is really happening to us, what are the signs? See? The signs are, we are at peace with ourselves. Number 2, we will not observe that. Others will observe. Like the flower doesn't know it has a fragrance, others know. See? You know, if you take a piece of iron and exactly similar piece of magnet, what is the difference between the two? Both of them will not know. But an ordinary piece of iron is lonely in the crowd. See? Frustrated, depressed, rejected. I don't know what will happen to me. Constantly in that cocoon of I, frustrated. And magnet? A magnet has got a magnetic field around it, isn't it? Up to a particular limit. Be attentive. That magnetic field in the seeker is Sarvani Bhutani Enam Samvanchanti. Everybody wants him or her because of this magnetic pull. Now, what is the difference between iron and a magnet? Both are the same. In iron, all the atoms are haphazard. They are not well organized. So we take that piece of iron and rub it in a particular manner against the magnet. In due time, slowly, all the atoms or whatever, they get reorganized. And the dormant magnetic field is invoked in that iron piece, is it not? This is the purpose of satsang. See? You know where I learnt all these things? When I do my ironing. Today also I did my clothes ironing. Mama wanted to do it. I said, no, that is my meditation. When the cloth is dry and wrinkled, it looks ugly. Meaning the beauty is hidden. So many wrinkles which are crossing each other, cancelling each other. So when you put the iron box, where do the wrinkles go? They go nowhere. Because they are not there. Although they are not there, yet they hide the beauty of the cloth, is it not? in the thoughts, all self-cancelling thoughts. I think I should do. No, I don't. I think should I go? No, I don't think I should. Going on and on and on. Not at peace at all. See? And then you move ahead. All wrinkles gone. Beauty has come out. Has the beauty come from outside? No, it was inherent. It was covered because of the wrinkles. But then you have to pile it and keep properly. So you again fold it. And again there is a crease formed. Crease is also a wrinkle. Crease is also a wrinkle. Now what is the difference between the wrinkles that we removed and the crease that we created? What is the difference? Wrinkles were self-cancelling and crease is a unidirectional straight line. That is, contemplation is also a thought and worrying is also a thought. What Ramanama does is help us cancel the self-cancelling thoughts and create a crease. Slowly, our old habit of unnecessarily worrying, always commenting on something or the other, giving suggestion to somebody, becoming angry on every small little thing, no control over our tongue. See, all these things slowly will disappear. And the thumb rule is we will be at peace with ourselves. Not bored. See? During this Corona festival, I was staying in my flat, Mumbai, 2x2, small flat. Same question, Swamiji, you were staying alone? I said, no, sir. Oh, somebody was with you? Yes. Who was with you? Oh, Swami Anubhavananda was with me. Oh. What about your food? He was cooking for me. Very nice person. What about your cleaning and washing? He was doing it for me, everything, I was relaxing. Spend time alone, at least half an hour a day, and do not talk to yourself. This is the meaning of that Soham mantra. Saha Bhagavan Aham Me. We are divine. Mantra is mantranat mantra. You have to reflect on it. Not chanting only. See? And people keep the children's name Soham. Soham is a mantra. It cannot be a name. See? Can you name somebody? Hey, what's your name? My name is Om Namah Shivaya. I say, Om Namah Shivaya, come here. No. We don't call anybody by mantra name, is it not? Soham is a mantra. Remind yourself that with every breathing, it is the Lord who is playing the game of life. When you breathe in effortlessly, Sa. Breathe out, Aham. So, So, Breathing is done without efforts In breathing, I is not born. Therefore, when we chant Lord's name effortlessly, to come to that effortlessness is this Soham technique. Not only Soham, you can take Hari Om, you can take Ram, doesn't matter, small word. So, breathe in Sri Ram, breathe out Sri Ram. Do it in your mind. Breathe in Sri Ram, breathe out Sri Ram. Do it for a minute or two, then I'll tell you what happened to you. Now see, we told you, synchronize with breathing. Breathing is not done. If you synchronize with the breathing, you are effortlessly dwelling in divine. But normally what happens? We breathe according to chanting. Chanting is done. Breathing happens. So we told you, let the breathing happen, and in that breathing, merge your Lord's name. But we do the other way around. So we say, Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. Is it not? That is wrong. When we achieve this, chanting Lord's name in the mind is knowledge and breathing is Kriya. When Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti, when they merge, that merger is called as Kundalini awakening. And in Kundalini awakening, the I dissolves in Paramatma. So many techniques we are told, try, something will click one day or the other. This is how we have celebrated Ram Navami, and happy Ram Navami to all of you. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.